Wally here, and I hope you're having a good day. For today, it's time for Animal Crossing's June 2020 Island Tour Update. I'm a detective. Look at me right there. I'm trying to see who done it, but today I want to show you who changed this island. Oodles of changes. I can't wait. Let's just get into it right now. So, let the great June 2020 Island Tour commence. I have a lot of things to show off today that I'm very proud about. I'm getting my island to its pretty much final form. And it starts with this pathway. I had my pathway different kinds of styles, dirt path. I tried out bricks, until I found this wooden pathway, and I like it. I like how it looks. I was doing something unique and alternating it, but then I got rid of that, and I thought that this kind of really pops out underneath the grass. Right here, I expanded my little pond area a little bit more. I used to have a fence in front of it, to prevent people from falling in, but instead of that, I want a little bit more space here. I have temporarily this gas pump. I want to get a couple more of them and put it somewhere else, but right now I just thought that was a little unique place. But if we're going to run down, let's start in the southern parts of my town. This is a bit different. I had flowers and just kind of sprawling out here and there, but I decided to uniform my flowers. Get all the the yellow flowers over there, the red ones there, the white tulips, the orange ones over here, and really uniform this area up, and then add a brick wall, because I don't like when my flowers kind of grow all over the place. I just want them staying in one part, which is why I did something kind of unique here, which is flowers can't grow on brick tile. So I had this originally like this, but with like dirt, I believe, but the flowers keep on growing outwards, and I didn't want that. So I kept this fence open so anyone can visit this flower garden, and then put this little brick here so to prevent the flowers from growing outwards. If you see the front of my island, right when you come in, if you're visiting, you will see these two awesome signposts with lamps to the left and right, and they will glow at nighttime and everything. Not the signposts, but the lamps will glow, and it looks really cool. And of course, two awesome peach trees, even though my town's native fruit is a pear, I think. But I don't want to show off my lousy pears. Over here is when things start getting really good. This is my little garden fountain with my flamingos. They're, watching, making sure no one's going to steal the water, I guess. I don't know. Watch out, Chrissy. I'm coming through. And my first big project is my outdoor workout area. I know some friends and family that have different workout areas around their island or inside their home. I decided to give a beachside workout area that you can do the punching bags and this thing too, this other punching bag. It's pretty cool. Got me a treadmill, a couple of bikes, and of course, because it gets hot when you work out, if you haven't noticed. But I have a working fan that is a ghost fan because it is not connected to any electric outlet. But whatever. Do your thing, ghost fan. On the beach, you're gonna see a couple things: these surfboards and the beach balls. And we're right into summer, so. For June, I'm not dressed like it's summer, but I can still party like it's summer by checking out my surfboards, my beach balls. I even have a beachside, what's this called? A beachside camping area with logs and stone stools. So that's pretty cool. But if you ever get hungry, right next door after you work out and before you lounge, perhaps, this is my outdoor eatery. This is a nice little fortune cookie, vendor. We have popcorn. We have gumballs. We have things sizzling over there, and of course we have this all-you-can-eat smorgasbord buffet. It's just a great little place to be. I love these ice cream cone. They're lights, so you can turn them off and on. They really pop at night. It's time to relax the music while I'm checking what's on the Barbie. And of course, afterwards we can chill here. There's multiple benches. So many people can hang out here. 3 over here, 4 over there. Enough spaces for everyone. That is a number one, goal of mine. One of my friends, she told me that it was like a lonely island here, so I decided to add more chairs for everyone, which is why you're going to see next to the cotton candy machine, these 3 nice little beach chairs along with a little picnic area. So I just really want to go for this huge lounge area next to the workout, next to the beach. It's pretty cool, and it's like an open concept where you can kind of just roll through any of these 3 different locations. It could be a little cramped. That's why I did have these like walls separating, but I decided to tear them down, and it kind of just flows a lot more nicer. And I kind of pushed everything aside so you can just like run through. So it's a really good idea to design around how you want to move through your town. I even have a garbage can because sometimes I don't want to carry stuff around. I have too much stuff on me, so I have to get rid of it. And I have this awesome statue. Keep and watch. Let's see if I can look just like him. Yeah, the similarity is haunting, isn't it? When we come down onto the beach, we're going to see other cool things that I ordered. I like this tea kettle ride. I wish we could hop on. Let me hop on, but I can't. This is a kids section. Great for play. The sandbox is here. You have a ring toss, and of course, the parents or the adults can just lounge while the kids can play on all these different devices over here. You know what's really neat? You can sit on this. My mind was blown the first time I figured that out. If you keep on going up here, two of my favorite items in the game is the coconut juice and the coconut juice. It's really cool. All it takes is one coconut to crate, and you're sipping some nice beverages, hanging out while your family is playing and eating and working out. And of course, we're going to have lifeguards on duty. And right above this, the end of this little area, we kind of have this little grill area with some plants, which probably is not smart because it's really close to fire. But hey, in Animal Crossing, nothing bad ever happens unless you get stung in the face. This telescope, this area has pretty much remained the same since I started playing New Horizons, and I don't know if I'm going to do anything else with it. I like kind of keeping this area untouched. You got to have something untouched in this world. The next part, I kind of just want to go up the north. We cross this bridge. I don't believe I have, let's grab this bottle. I don't believe I have much over here besides the single well and this, hose and wire. So that's how I want to keep it up here for right now. Not sure, like I said, if I'm going to do anything to that area, but over here I did do a lot. This is one of my favorite things. This is a work in progress. It is a graveyard, a cemetery. There's weeds growing. People have paid their respects by leaving flowers, and of course there are Zen cushions to just kind of watch and pay your respects. And that is what you need in every town. Even in Animal Crossing, the cemeteries come off as very a joyful place. So, this is a good place to, well, just be respectful, I guess. I'm going to introduce these two. My spouse just gave me these, so I don't know how I'm going to alter this. I don't know if I'm going to expand it or if I'm going, because I could expand it outward or just kind of take, alternate. Like maybe have those two, like one here and one here. Who knows? But that is my cemetery. I am happy about this. That's one of my newest things that I created. I never thought I would say I'd be happy about a cemetery, but hey, there it is. Up here is my little town hall area. This hay bed right here is just temporary until I can get like some stools. But it's another area where I have these signposts, a bunch of weeds. This is like my overgrowth area. I just like to have a place where weeds can grow so I can eventually use them if I want to. But this is definitely if everyone wants to come over. There's a debate going on. I'm debating. And then all the town folk can be like, yep, he sure is debating. And if you look up into the skyline, this is the first thing I created, was my lighthouse, and I have wind turbines and electric poles that I'm going to expand to the right. So this is a very much developed place. I have ponds because what was originally here was just a huge pond and an empty area, and I decided to split that huge pond into two and then create this nice little outdoor town hall for speeches and debates, and it's just pretty cool. And of course, you always have to have a Nook Inc. branded antenna. Tom Nook he's a global businessman, okay? And we gotta respect him. Moving on over to the left, we have another flower garden, which is pretty cool. I fenced it off with some of this. I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's a classic fence. I'm not sure. I'm making it up. Let's grab one and check it out real fast. And it is a simple wooden fence. Let's build it, put it back. So these simple wooden fence, not classic, really works. It's very charming. We move up. We can see that I did that again with the weeds, and my weeds are just growing like crazy. I like how they look. In past Animal Crossing games, weeds were no good, and you would want to toss them. Over here, we just have my two rocks. This is random. This is just a holdover for what I was trying to create in the past, but now I no longer need it, and I will be taking this out. But it's kind of cool just to keep it there because it allows me to hit this rock the maximum amount of times. If we move over to this left, and instead of filling this entire area in with trees, I created a nice little musicians area with a turntable. I have amps, I got records, and there's even a place to sign autographs with a cup of coffee. And because this place was probably gonna get a little dirty, there's a garbage right next to it. So this is pretty cool. You can just jam out with a bunch of friends. There's microphones. This entire area is pretty cool. This is another new addition to my village that I created, and I'm just trying to really utilize my space, and I thought this would be a cool little thing to do. But I've been collecting all these musical instruments for the last couple months of my 200 hours of playtime, so it's really nice. If you come down here, this is still my orchard. Nothing really has changed here. It's just a nice area with a little bees hut, bees bin where bees live, right next to it. But the orchard's nice, just very beautiful to look at. I do shake these down once in a while if I need money, but right now I'm okay for cash, and so I'm just gonna keep them up. It's a good look. If we travel down south, we do have now a basketball court. We can watch people play. We can dribble the ball ourselves, and we have a complete court with ball and hoops and all that kind of stuff. I did originally have like a volleyball here, but I didn't have a basketball for the longest of time. I believe my spouse, she gave me one finally. So this is really cool. It really sets it off, and you don't play basketball with volleyball, I guess, unless you don't have a basketball like I didn't. But we go over here, it is time to watch wrestling matches. Yes, we have a full wrestling ring. We have the announcer's bell. We have a stereo speaker for the entrance music, and we have enough seats for a crowd of 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 people can watch in chairs. And then there is maybe a manager or a timekeeper, and of course 2 cameras to record this for television. And this is just a blast. I've always enjoyed wrestling, and it's cool that I can create this in a digital world. I have a little fence as well, for other people to do, to onlookers, so they can watch behind this from the comfort and safety of a good distance. But if we're gonna go, let's go down. This is a really big project I want to show. I'm gonna try to hide it. It's not this. This is kind of cool. It's just a little pool. But I had this huge garden to my left, and I wanted to do something with it. So I finally did. I just had a lot of random flowers, and I had my campsite, and it was on a second layer. I tore down the layers, I tore down all my inclines, and I decided to just go ahead and create this awesome flower garden. This is one of my first projects that I wanted to do with the 2 silos. I wanted to make an outdoor natural nature area, starting with these 2 lamps. I believe there's lamps, but you can turn them on and off. You have a garbage pail, a couple of bird baths, a couple of tables that I'm still going to put stuff on, and a few huts. So this is just a really cool area. I have a lot of pride in making this, collecting all the correct flowers to get it uniform. And even on the outside, it's the same thing going on there, alternating colors. I really want to go for a uniform look because everything was just sprawling and it was crazy, and it just wasn't my style. And I know it was a project that I want to get around to, and I think this is pretty much perfect. Like I said, besides maybe adding something on these tables, in the coming days. But other than that, this is just gorgeous to me. These little huts are really nice. I think I might put cushions or something behind it, but it might be too close to this. I kind of want to have access. The silos are pretty cool. When I saw those to order or to make, I needed to have them, and I found a place to use them. So this is really cool. My pride and joy. And to the next to it, there's a little lounge area, 4 beach chairs, some cooler, a little place to heat some food, and a nice little just camping area for people to enjoy. I think that's almost it. I think I have one more area to explore and to show. I mean, there's little things here and there, throughout my town, but nothing really sizable. This is my last big project that I'm trying to start now. It's my camping area, a dedicated place for camping. I have a cool, what's it called? Oops, I don't want to push that. I have a cool rock climbing wall, my camping area, my camping sign that I got from starting a Animal Crossing Pocket Camp file and then activating that on Nintendo eShop, so I grabbed that. But I think I might relocate these rocks by breaking them down, or maybe just keep them here and then put like dirt flooring all over this place and change where the location of these trees. These trees right here are just the money trees that I let grow. And my 2 shops, I relocated the Able Sisters, so Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters are right next to each other. Oh wait, I do remember one more thing before I end this. Here, this is a really cool area right outside of the museum. I have it roped off because this is just an awesome looking stone. It's a fake, of course, because that's why I have it out here, but it looks really nice and shiny. And then I have a little paw prints and all my bamboo trees that I got from the bamboo island. A couple of coconut trees because I just thought that would make it look interesting. And then every week, this is where I drop my turnips off. It's a nice area, and the turnips are very visible on top of that sand. But this has been my island tour for June 2020, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw something, in this tour of mine that you might use for your town. It took me a long time to get all this stuff together, and just trying to keep on tweaking it to make it look the best. I am trying to utilize so many different items they have available in this game. Let me know about your island. What are you doing? What kind of projects have you created outdoors? I would love to know all about it. I would love to read all about it, so maybe I can use some of your recommendations to make my town even better. But as always, thank you for watching my Animal Crossing Island tour. Thank you for listening to me ramble, and I'll see you in the next video.